Daniil Miromanov, for the first time since being acquired from Vegas, was scratched.
Good.
It's the first time in his Flames career he did not play, and that was so we could get top pair Tyson Barrie, which I don't know is going to be long live the top pair Tyson Barrie. TP.
I like that, actually. TP.
Yeah.
TP.
See,
but they're trying to get him in. And
here's the thing. You have been a Miromanov guy.
You said,
hey, Miromanov, he's an NHL defenseman. You've been more bullish on him.
The results have been great when he's been on the ice. He's playing with Uyghurs, probably helps a lot.
I think.
I haven't seen him without Uyghur. I'd like to know more about him.
Would you?
Well, then you'd know what he is. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like when you play next to Chris Tanev, Oliver Shillington looks like a top 4 guy. Yeah. And then when you see him without, you're like, he's not a top 4 guy at all. Like, I feel like with Miromanov, the results have been so good. They outshoot their opponents. They outchance their opponents. They outscore their opponents when they're on the ice. They have tougher matchups. They have tough minutes.
I don't know what he looks like without Uyghur. Maybe you don't want to see him.
Here's the other thing.
I think you'll know more about it.
I don't question Ryan Pinder's opinions and recall. I really don't. But that statement right there could have been 100% a politician just saying something. Yeah. I have no effing idea if Miromanov on the ice is.
No, I'm telling you.
Out chance.
No. I saw a tweet the other day. He's got very, very nice underlying numbers with Uyghur. Awesome. And so my question is, how much of that is Uyghur? And
90%.
Well, and that's what we're going to find out here, I think. So that was why I brought it up. A guy's been stapled to Uyghur since he arrived. And for the first time, it was someone else with Uyghur.
Sutter had stapled me to Phaneuf. I'd have made millions more. I just needed a young guy to carry me.
He would have left you in some weird spots.
I was, yeah. So which one is it? Is it because they're a good pair and look what they can do together? Or is it that this guy has major flaws? Let's put him with our most well-rounded defenseman to compensate.
It could be a lot of those things. And so until you see him without, I don't know. I want to see. That's why I do want to see him without Uyghur.
I'm not poking holes. You are the lone person in this town that has ever mentioned Miromanov to me. Now, we talk about this on a daily basis, and I'm not saying that your opinion of him is wrong, but no one else even, you're around town, no one says the word Miromanov to me.
No, and I'm not trying to trumpet him as this huge thing. It's just that he was off the depth chart in Vegas. He was coming off a serious injury that cost him a year of his career, basically. He'd played 27 games in the NHL in his career. So you're like, this is a raw kid that isn't that young, but was a late switch to D. Like, it's just fascinating because you didn't know anything about him. And so we learned that he was a competent pair with Uyghur. What I'd like to learn is, what is he without Uyghur?
I have him more in the Pahal, Hanley, Miromanov. They're waiver guys, essentially. To me, I think if you put Miromanov, if you put Miromanov on waivers, is he getting picked? I don't think so.
I would think so now, but last year Vegas wouldn't do it. They literally wouldn't put him on waivers for risk of losing him.
Yeah,
no, he was an 8. They could have played him.
No, again, it's maybe unfair. You're right. It can't all.
I don't want him to not be good.
Uyghur.
I want him,
but I thought it was interesting. Okay, so if you were going to make room for Barrie, I didn't think he would be the guy coming out.
No.
Yeah.
And maybe they look at it and say, you're still growing at the position and all this whole thing. You could use a night off.
He's got the sniffles.
And this is why I bring it up. So Rasmus Anderson plays the right. You're not moving for Tyson Barrie. Hall has been everything you could have asked of and more for a third pair right shot guy. And so Tyson Barrie, do you want to come play the left side that you've played maybe a dozen times in your career, or do we keep you on the right? And so the last guy
play both sides. It drives me nuts.
I know it does, but it's the way the league is now.
Doesn't have to be. They're talking about
it just is. I'm not telling you it should or shouldn't.
Coming down the pipe, but we have to be on our right and left side to play D. Makes no sense.
It's a fast game.
Fast game. Like total ice time a game. Miromanov last year with the Flames, 21 minutes. That's not a Hanley. That's not
but it's who he's playing.
But it's who he's with.
And so this is why I found it of note that he didn't play Saturday.
Yeah.
No one else talked about that storyline.
Yeah.
I didn't see it anywhere. I'm like, that's the first time he's been scratched.
Did you guys do some research?
This is our research.
Some digging?
Yeah. We thought we'd lean on you,
phone the trainer, and say, like, you got the sniffles?
We call the trainer.
Call the trainer. God, that'd be illegal.
You know what?
Is he leaking?
Didn't
boobs?
do that.
Did he have got a diarrhea?
I got to think about.
I didn't. Now I do.
A lot of illness out there.
I don't think that's where Tyson Barrie belongs. To be fair, like 31 GMs didn't want him until October or whatever, right?
Well, where does he fit better, actually?
Well, and so this is what I'm wondering: why don't you have Anderson and Uyghur together?
No,
your best 2D. You're trying to spread it out.
I think you have to spread it out.
And so what I'm really asking you is put these, if you think Miromanov's not one of your top 6, put these pieces together, because I think he is.
That's just an observation.
Yeah.
That is all.
I hope you're right.
About
Miromanov
being
at number 3.
Yeah, man, I don't think 3. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.